People with money tend to spend their money. But in the case of Fortnite Battle Royale, a lot of kids spend their parents' money, amping up their characters to the point where you feel a little bit jealous that some 12-year-old's Epic account is worth more than your limited edition PT Cruiser convertible.
It's Brittany, bitch.
This is Fortnite Frenzy, and on today's list, we're counting down the top 10 most expensive Fortnite accounts of all time. And spoiler alert, you're not going to be able to buy any of these using your V-Bucks. Before I get started, don't forget to drop a like on this video and hit subscribe so you can keep up with our daily Fortnite videos. Also, I respond to everyone in the comments, so if you have an expensive Fortnite account or you had to sell your home just to buy one for yourself, let me know down below. And if not, just say what's up. Number 10. Do you got a cool grand lying around? Then why not bust out your credit card and pick up this lot of digital goods being offered for $1,000. Included in this lot is some rarities that just haven't made a return yet to Fortnite, including the ACDC Act, which at the time required a player to have purchased a Season 2 Battle Pass and worked their way up to unlock it. The Black Knight skin, which is also a top tier reward for Season 2 Battle Pass, and a huge fan favorite, the Skull Trooper skin, which, if a tweet from Epic is to shed light on anything, may actually be coming back this Halloween season. So unless you want to brag now that you have the skin, you may be doing your wallet a solid favor and wait this October for Epic to bring the skin back. And if they don't, well, at least you're still $1,000 richer. Number 9. Now for $1,200, you can buy a Season 1 Battle Pass account which has, among many other things in it, a Skull Trooper and another fan favorite, the Aerial Assault Trooper. Some other skins come packaged together with this sale, like Zoe and the Desperado skin. But if you saw our other video on the top 10 worst Fortnite skins you regret buying, you may want to steer clear of those skins since, well, you know, they're just god-awful. Which really then begs the question about a lot of these online auctions for Fortnite accounts. Is it really worth it to drop so much money just to mainly buy one skin? Then again, I guess the same could be said for anyone that buys anything they love that others see as having no real monetary value. Like me, buying old VHS tapes of other families' home movies at garage sales. And I have spent lots of money to watch other people's memories to fill up that dark void in my soul. Ah, Timmy's first day of kindergarten. Number 8. Hey, for another $50, you can buy this work in progress account that is promising to have all of Season 5's Battle Pass tiers complete, including Ragnarok, before the season's over with. This seller is also including in this auction the Renegade Raider skin and all the previous Battle Pass skins. He's also selling some fan favorites, such as the Black Shield backpack and the ultra rare Candy Axe harvesting tool. But if this account is a work in progress, does that mean that this is what the seller does for a living? Buy and build up Fortnite accounts only to sell them off to the player with the biggest tax return to spend? So this is a world we live in now, where instead of buying and flipping a house, people are buying and flipping Fortnite accounts. Not a bad way to earn an extra buck. Number 7. This next item on our list has already been bought, so put your checkbooks away. And what was sold for $1,650. Some lucky player, or not, depending on your view on how money should responsibly be spent, got their hands on some rarities, including the Black Knight, John Wick, a Maxed Omega complete with a glider, and the first and second Twitch Prime packs, All Seasons Battle Pass, and All Seasons Umbrella. You know, I really hope that whoever bought this only bought it for a somewhat rare umbrella, and doesn't plan on using any of the other things that came with this auction. Because if that happened, I can only imagine how many Fortnite players out there would start raging and screaming into their headphones. Was I supposed to put a headphone beware? My bad. Number 6. Now we're starting to get close to a value threshold that is either going to make you envious or roll your eyes at what people spend their money on. Coming in at number 6 is an auction that ended with a bidding of $1,850. Touting itself as an OG account, this seller had to offer not only the Skull Trooper skin, the Scythe harvesting tool, but the owner also had over 450 wins, 10,000 kills, 64 skins, 44 back blings, 32 harvesting tools, 37 gliders, and over 100 emotes. Okay, so the cosmetic stuff I get, the skins, the bling, whatever. But what I find interesting here is that this seller made clear mention of his kill streaks and the numbers to back them up. So does that mean that whoever bought this is just gonna lie and say, yeah, that's me, those are my stats, man? Well, that buyer better own up to those stats, because it's gonna be real unfortunate for them if they suck at Fortnite and someone sees those numbers and goes, did you actually win that many games or did you buy this account? Disclaimer, it wasn't me that bought this account. Number 5. Well, here's one way to pay off your student loans. This seller goes straight to the point, and in the gamer equivalent of getting a divorce and having to sell your stuff, our seller here tells us, selling the Fortnite account because I don't have time to play it anymore. And that's because, according to the seller, they just graduated college and accepted a full-time position. Well, hats off to them, as not only did they have a job right out of college, they actually made it through college while playing Fortnite and amassing an impressive collection worth lots of V-Bucks, all while not failing any of their classes. That includes the Galaxy skin, John Wick, maxed out seasons 3, 4, and 5 battle passes, and as they put it in the auction description, a crap load of emotes. Potential buyers also get 1,600 V-Bucks, as if that matters to anyone willing to drop 2,500 on this auction, and 200 wins. Let's just hope that whoever sells this doesn't regret it in the future if they should ever find themselves with the time to go back to the game. Number 4. The thing that caught my eye about this auction wasn't its $2,841.71 price tag, but rather the seller's note that the account they're selling works amongst the other platforms that Fortnite runs on. I mean, could you imagine being that guy who spends almost $3,000 on Fortnite gear and only plays it on his cell phone? I mean, I'm sorry, but that would just make me want to punch you in the head. Included in this auction is 112 skins, 63 back blings, 65 pickaxes, and 33 gliders. Noteworthy items again include the Skull Trooper and the Scythe pickaxe. One interesting thing to note about this auction is that the seller is willing to negotiate his price. Seeing as how nothing in Fortnite could ever be used in the real world, I think I'm going to take a stab with this one and counter offer with $5. You never know, some people are real desperate to sell stuff sometimes. It's just like the time I had to sell my Facebook account to someone with the same name as me who wanted all my friends to be his friends. Number 3. Going for $3,200 at an auction where the seller wrote the entire description in Times New Roman for some reason. This stacked account comes with what the seller is calling the rarest skin in Fortnite Battle Royale, the Recon Expert, a female-only skin that I'm sure a male-only player will use. Other items include the Gold Trooper, the Red-Nosed Raider, the Black Knight, as well as all skins and emotes from Season 2, 3, 4, and 5 of the game. I mean, we've already crossed the 3 grand threshold here, guys. It's only going to get better or worse from here on out. If you have the cheddar to buy this account, then more power to you. Just do us all a favor and don't brag about it when you're playing the actual game, okay? Number 2. For a cheap $3,400, you could be the lucky owner of over a level 300 Founders account, which includes, like so many of the others on this list, the Skull Trooper, the Gold Trooper, John Wick, and some new stuff like Floss, and once again, Season 1 through 5 skins, gliders, and emotes. This seller also boasts of the fact that he bought Fortnite Battle Royale before the game was free. There was a time when this game wasn't free. And so this is, according to him, one of the first Fortnite accounts ever created. So if you want to own a piece of gaming history, hit up this guy, which also has some impressive kill stats, and my personal favorite, owning the email address that is associated with this account itself. Let that fact sink in. If you put in a bid and win this auction, you're literally buying an email address that no doubt was originally made for free, for $3,400. If that doesn't make you question your life choices, then I don't know what will. Number 1. If you're a fan of overdrafting your bank account, then look no farther than our number 1 pick. For a measly $5,500, you're going to be getting 133 skins, 63 gliders, 70 pickaxes, 152 emotes, 12 contrails, and over 20,000 V-Bucks. Just like number 5 on this list, this seller is auctioning off his account because he simply doesn't have the time to play it anymore. The sad realization about this auction though, and so many other Fortnite accounts that are for sale, is that the sellers may not actually sell it for what they're asking for, but if they do, if they legitimately are able to sell off something that has truly no redeemable value outside the game of Fortnite itself, then they deserve every penny. Like I always say, if you did make it this far, make sure to hit me up in the comments as I always respond. Say what's up. Also, don't forget to drop a like down below, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys.